This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Unette Gentry. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Thanks for tuning in to KPVM-TV and Ace Country Radio tonight. It's Thursday, July 2nd. I'm Unette Gentry, and we have breaking news into the newsroom now. We have multiple brush fires in the area, and 2 vehicles have been involved in an accident in that area, and we will have more on that breaking news for you in successive newscasts of News 25. And in other local news, the Nye County Sheriff's Office and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue are on the scene of several fires, including that structure fire that currently appears to be intentionally started. We'll have more on this again on tomorrow's newscast. And to keep up with breaking news stories, you can always turn to KPVM's Facebook page and Pahrump 411, also known as Local Pahrump. And a Pahrump man is under arrest and facing a long list of charges after a reported home invasion on Monday.
On June 29th, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to a report of a possible home invasion on Indian Road. It was reported that the suspect, identified as 23-year-old Blake Drouillard of Pahrump, had attempted to break into the home but fled after he was met with the homeowner. When deputies arrived on scene, Drouillard was found inside a vehicle on the property. The Sheriff's Office says Drouillard threw a hammer toward deputies while holding a large metal pipe in his other hand. Drouillard then led several deputies on a foot pursuit through 2 separate properties and threw several different objects at the deputies. Drouillard was tased during the pursuit and was ultimately placed into custody. Deputies say Drouillard told them he had used methamphetamine and made statements that he wanted to kill police. The Sheriff's Office says their investigation revealed that during the initial call for service, Drouillard entered a fenced property and ripped a door off of a pump house, smashed 4 windows of a vehicle in the yard, entered the attached garage, and found a bat which he threw toward the homeowner. Drouillard was arrested and booked into the Nye County Detention Center on 2 counts of burglary, assault with a deadly weapon, 2 counts of destruction of property, attempted grand larceny of an automobile, 3 counts of assault on a protected person with a deadly weapon, under the influence of a controlled substance, resisting, and a probation violation.
And unfortunately, the town of Pahrump is sad to announce the cancellation of the 2020 season at the Pahrump Community Pool. The town received approximately 45 applications for lifeguards by June 12th, but the candidates were down to only 23 after the initial swim test. The following week, 9 potential lifeguards remained after 2 weeks of Red Cross certified lifeguard training and a final swim test, and before results of a final written test and further human resources screening. This number is well below that of the 17 needed to operate the pool safely. And we look forward to swimming with you at the community pool next year in 2021. And unfortunately, a pedestrian was struck by a vehicle Wednesday evening in the Pahrump Nugget parking lot.
Just before 7:30 last night, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were called to a report of a man who had been struck by a truck outside the Pahrump Nugget Casino. It's unclear exactly what happened or to what extent the man was injured. Medics did check him at the scene, but he declined to be transported to Desert View Hospital. The Nye County Sheriff's Office is investigating.
All right, don't grab that remote. We'll be right back here at KPVM, where we like to say that stands for keeping Pahrump and Vegas in mind.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. Welcome back. Well, Nevada is among a handful of states raising the minimum wage, and 2019 was a good year for billionaires. Angela Miles has that and more financial news.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, several states are raising minimum wages, including Nevada, Oregon, Washington, D.C., and Illinois. In Illinois, thousands of state employees will see an annual wage increase of $1,343. A billionaire boom happened in 2019. The numbers are just coming from market research firm WealthX. That firm calculates last year there were 2,825 billionaires in the world. That is an 8.5 increase. It's also the most billionaires on the planet since WealthX started tracking in 2010. The combined net worth is $9.4 trillion. The majority live in Europe, followed by North America. A flood of funding from central banks lifted stock markets worldwide, giving a pocket full of money to investors.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Thanks so much for that, Angela. And as our tech director noted, every year is a good year for billionaires. All right, turning back now to more local news. Nye County is reporting 114 confirmed cases of positive COVID-19 tests. And unfortunately, that's up 4 from yesterday, and all 4 are right here in Pahrump. And a Pahrump couple wants to thank first responders for everything they do, especially during this national and international pandemic. So they've organized an appreciation luncheon to recognize first responders' efforts, and you are invited. David and Stacy Hybert say that they know firsthand what first responders go through. So that's why they're having a thank you luncheon for their law enforcement past and our present first responders.
It came about talking with friends. My wife, Stacy, and I have 55 years of law enforcement between the two of us, and we know what they go through. And with the turmoil that's happening in America today, we thought, what do we do to show our appreciation? And we came up with the luncheon so that we could feed those first responders, say hi and say thank you.
This has been something that since the first responders, the police officers, everybody are responding to these riots, to the protesters, it hits our heart deeply. We know what they're going through, and it's about time that people in the community stand up and protect those that have done nothing but protect us. The hours are going to be from 11 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when lunch will be served here in Pahrump on the 3rd, which is this Friday at Petrick Park. Pete's Meat will be there. We will be utilizing the parking lot due to the fact of the coronavirus. We're going to make sure that we have the social distancing, mask, everything available. We'll have certain individuals wiping down tables, and whether they want to come and say hello and say thank you and just show their appreciation, we just want the community to know that, hey, we're here and we're doing this for our first responders. And this includes everybody too. I want that to be a point is first responders aren't just law enforcement, it's our search and rescue, it's our dispatchers, it is our fire and rescue. But having the people here in the community come and say thank you and shake their hand and show their appreciation was super important to us. So we got on the bandwagon as soon as David started talking about it. I contacted Pete's Meat. We made up flyers, got the flyers out. And mind you, this is all donations from the community. This is no political parties. This is just the community coming forward and saying thank you.
Yes, thank you for all that you do. And again, that First Responders Appreciation Luncheon is tomorrow, Friday, from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Petrick Park, right here in Pahrump. And anyone is invited, and you're encouraged to stop by to thank our local first responders especially. And be sure to enjoy a free lunch and, of course, as mentioned, socially distanced. All right, and the 4th of July is this weekend, but some people are not reveling, and they say there won't be as many sparkles this year due to COVID-19. But some large firework displays have been canceled, and that does not mean, though, that you should take matters into your own hands when it comes to illegal fireworks. Cleveland Clinic's Dr. Farouk Fartel reminds us that backyard fireworks can be very dangerous.
Every year we see people who attempt to shoot off their own fireworks coming into emergency departments with burns, with mangled hands, with eye injuries. And we just want people to know that they should be safe.
57% of fireworks injuries are burns, according to the Consumer Product Safety Commission. Injuries to the hands and fingers are most common, followed by the legs, face, and eyes. Dr. Fertel says alcohol and fireworks don't mix, so any adults handling them should be sober and take appropriate safety precautions. Fireworks should be ignited in a wide open area away from structures or dry leaves, and once lit, you should move away quickly. Keep a bucket of water or hose nearby in case of emergency or fire, and after fireworks complete burning, douse them with plenty of water. If a fireworks device doesn't fully ignite, don't pick it up or try relighting it. Dr. Fertel says the safest way to enjoy fireworks is to avoid DIY displays altogether and hire a professional.
Fireworks are dangerous. They're beautiful. They're lovely to watch when done in the hands of professionals. But those professionals wear protective eyewear, they know how to handle these, and they make sure to do that in a safe way.
Dr. Fertel says children should always be kept away from fireworks and watched very closely with sparklers. Sparklers burn at about 2,000 degrees and can injure a child.
All right, and again, be safe. We'll be right back right here at News 25 with more information on how you can have fun inside this 4th of July. Some tech tips just ahead.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, with everyone on the internet nowadays, you might need a new computer, and you might be considering a tablet. In today's Great Computer Deals quick tutorial, Josh Osborne is going to tell us about the pros and cons of buying a tablet versus another kind of computer entertainment.
Hi, it's Josh with Pahrumph's own Great Computer Deals. Let's get right into it. It's time for another quick tutorial. What do I buy? A desktop, laptop, or a tablet? Here are the top reasons for and against buying a tablet. Tablets are the cutting edge of technology and offer a great experience in a small package. Tablets can handle modern uses for computers such as email, social media, banking, and more. But tablets can become obsolete much quicker than desktops and laptops and offer very few upgradable options. Also, most tablets will only run apps and not full computer programs such as Microsoft Office, QuickBooks, Photoshop, and others. Remember, it's about your needs. If a tablet works for you, that's the right answer. Why trust a technician when you can trust a friend? Great Computer Deals is located at 1190 East Highway 372. Call us at 775-990-8833.
Thanks, Josh. And now in today's Save a Pet, we're introducing you to Zorro, who's available for adoption right now.
Today's Save a Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Today we introduce you to Zorro. Zorro is a male, altered, black and white cat. He's a domestic short hair and available right now. Zorro is extremely friendly and perfect for any family size. If you would like to meet Zorro or any of the other cats in the cat room, you can give Desert Haven Animal Society a phone call at 775-751-7020. You can look them up on Facebook at Desert Haven Animal Society, or you can stop on by Desert Haven on Siri Lane. They request that you make an appointment before you come by, and you can see all of the animals available right now.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, Zorro was so cute, and the only thing that looks almost as good is that weather outside. Let's take a look at our current conditions in and around Pahrump. Look at that, not a cloud in the sky in that direction, and it looks like we're on track for a beautiful but hot 4th of July weekend. A closer look at our forecast for this celebratory weekend just after this break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donahue with today's weather. In Las Vegas, we had a high of 102 degrees, a low of 77, 111 with a low of 81 in Death Valley, 99.67 in Amargosa, 92 with the low of 62 in Beatty, 87 a low of 53 in Goldfield, 85 for the high in both Tonopah and Carson City, a low of 52 in Tonopah, the low is 51 in Carson City. Now Fallon a high of 89 degrees with Fernley a high of 88. Both of those towns have a low of 55 degrees. Now today in Pahrump, we saw sunny skies. Our high today was 97 degrees. Winds coming out of the south-southwest up to 17 miles per hour, 10% humidity, and 5:30 this morning for our sunset. Now tonight we're expecting clear skies. The low is going to be 72 degrees. It's currently 96 outside with 14 mile per hour winds out of the southeast, humidity at 15%, and our sunset at 8:05 tonight. Now looking into that 7-day, visibly we're not really seeing any changes. Still going to be seeing sunny skies all through next week with some high winds between 11 to 17 miles per hour. And also no changes really to our temperatures either. Just going to be hanging out around 99 to 103 degrees. Those triple digits coming from Saturday to Tuesday. In the same story with our overnights, not too many changes there. We're just going to be mainly hanging out in those low 70s, around 69 to 72 degrees there. And so now with that, we're going to throw it back to the desk with UNET.
All right, thanks so much, Michael. And again, it looks like it's warming up to be a beautiful weekend. And tomorrow, remember, if you're looking for something to do pre-4th of July, that appreciation luncheon is from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Petrick Park, so please be sure to go out and say thank you to our first responders. And even if you can't stay or don't want to be in the heat for a while, just drop off some water or some refreshments just to show our appreciation. And we do appreciate all of our first responders. Again, thank you for everything that you do. All right, well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm UNET Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you again tomorrow. Good night.